Hi, this is another investing YouTube channel. Or is it? There are so many channels about investing in stocks, and you can spend hours watching them all every week. You can do that, of course, but if investing isn't your full-time job and you want a quick summary of what's been going on in the investing world, we can do this work for you. We review a number of notable investing YouTubers and news articles and observe which stocks have been dominating and attracting the most attention in the past 2 weeks. We put a list of the best stocks to buy, and for more detailed information, we highly recommend checking out all the videos mentioned to make your own informed decision. If you believe something like this would be helpful for you, show this by subscribing, and let's just get right into it. First stock is Tesla, ticker symbol TSLA. Tesla is now trading at about $850 per share and has dropped about 30% from recent heights. TipRanks analysts see about 30% upside potential over the next 12 months for Tesla stock. Firstly, Colin from the Investor channel uploaded a whole video analyzing Tesla. He gives a detailed summary about a recent Tesla conference call in which a number of exciting news coming to Tesla were announced, including 2 new gigafactories. Colin also goes into analyzing Q4 earnings, which were very strong in his opinion. Revenue, gross margins, cash flows, all are phenomenal, and it continues to get better and better. Looking from technical perspective, Colin thinks if you're a long-term holder and you believe in the stock, you can scoop some shares at these 890 levels. If you're after a detailed analysis about the stock, this video is just right for that. StockMo included Tesla stock among the 3 best stocks to buy this year. Despite some supply chain issues, Mo sees these recent weaknesses as an opportunity to add the stock onto his position because you don't see prices like that very often for such a stock like Tesla. Finally, a shorter summary of Tesla's Q4 earnings by Luke from Stealth Wealth Investing. Again, he addresses supply chain issues and other issues currently affecting automotive industry. Despite all that, Luke believes that Tesla is still above all others and continues to beat all expectations. In his opinion, it's important to not short-term speculate, as Tesla stock is like a roller coaster, and he personally takes this dip as an opportunity to add some more of Tesla shares. Next one is Google, ticker symbol GOOGL. Google is now trading at $2,665 per share and has dropped about 11% from the all-time heights. TipRanks analysts see about 28% upside potential over the next 12 months for Google stock. Daniel Pronk lists Google stock as one of the cheap stocks that he is buying at the moment. Daniel loves the company and thinks that its valuation right now is incredibly attractive. He's looking into Google's revenue and free cash flow and compares it with Microsoft and Apple. Out of the 3, Google is clearly the outlier with its 20% revenue growth and 19% cash flow growth. Moreover, Google is projected to grow the most in the future, and despite that, is selling at a discount at the moment. Introducing a different channel which we never mentioned here before, Daniel from Unrivaled Investing also lists Google as one of the stocks that he's buying at the moment. In his opinion, Google meets the checklist of a dream investment. It has a strong, if not unrivaled, value proposition when it comes to online advertising, diversified global revenue base, a strong balance sheet, smart capital allocation, and critically reasonable valuation. Daniel is not going all in, but he's taking advantage of the recent weakness in the market. A very detailed analysis of Google stock can be found on this article at investors.com, which also talks about Play Store revenue, US Supreme Court rules, Google advertising business, Waymo autonomous vehicle business, and much more. Finally, Google now holds an IBD composite rating of 94 out of the best possible 99, which means Google is one of the best growth stocks. Next stock is Intel Corporation, ticker symbol INTC. Intel is now trading at about $50 per share and has recently dropped about 15%. TipRanks analysts see about 15% upside potential over the next 12 months for the Intel stock. Back to the Investor channel and Colin's detailed analysis. He talks about recent Q4 Intel earnings, news about new chip manufacturers in Ohio and Arizona. In his opinion, Intel has some risk and weaknesses and could potentially be in tremendous amount of financial trouble. But if those plans work out for Intel, this could be a very strong buying opportunity. And from technical perspective, the stock is in a long-term uptrend unless it breaks $44 per share. Next, Tom Nash analyzes Intel stock in his TipRanks video. Also lagging pretty much behind every competitor, Tom thinks that it's time for this company to take off. He talks about a recent shift that Intel has made, hiring a new CEO, Pat Gelsinger, and why it's going to make a huge difference for the company. Tom thinks that the fundamentals are phenomenal for the stock of this value and projects about 34% upside potential. Overall, Tom thinks that this sleeping giant might actually wake up, and in the next 5 years, Intel can actually become a force in this industry again. Last one is Microsoft, ticker symbol MSFT. Microsoft has recently dropped about 15% and is now trying to recover. Microsoft is now trading at about $310 per share. TipRanks analysts see about 28 upside potential over the next 12 months for Microsoft stock. A super detailed video on Microsoft stock by the investor channel where Colin analyzes recent earnings and fundamentals. He's saying that this company is just a cash flow generating machine and has mega high margins, and that's the reason why investors should buy it. Although this stock is on sale right now, Colin urges to be patient and wait for a sign of reversal to start buying this dip. The Oxford Club channel has a short but informative video where Nicholas gives bull and bear cases for Microsoft. Overall, he thinks that at the moment Microsoft is a buy as it has a strong market position, prospects for growth, and deep pockets demonstrated by recent acquisition. The downside of the stock is rotation out of the tech, the company's valuation, and the risk involved developing its metaverse businesses. In helping to decide if Microsoft is a buy right now, it is worth having a look at this Motley Fool's article. The author thinks that in this tough market, the company's growth justifies that slight premium. It generates stable revenue and earnings growth, it has plenty of cash to deploy on buybacks, dividends, and fresh investments, and its well-diversified business has weathered plenty of economic downturns before. All in all, the article suggests that Microsoft is still worth buying. These were our stock picks for the last 2 weeks. Hopefully it gives you an idea of the stocks that are getting the most attention at the moment, and if there's something that caught your attention, go and check the YouTubers mentioned for more detailed information. And see you in 2 weeks.